Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. Today we will be playing a random game and not editing it. As always, I will try my best to explain what I'm thinking and what stuff I see to try to make it clear for you. As always, I've also got a few other videos here. You can check those out if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and get started here. First things first, like to go for columns first and then draw pile second. Sometimes there's exceptions to that, but generally speaking, like to go columns first. That's these cards over here. And then the draw pile next. And then save early cards in the draw pile as insurance. You'll see a lot more of that later. Looks like there's about 3 cards we can move. The 4, the 5, and the 6. And they're all together here. We've got a couple 9s here to think about. We've got a couple 10s. So, we need a black jack, and we would need a corresponding red queen here to move one of these 10s. Alternatively, if we have a red jack, we could move one of these 2 9s. Now, we don't know which 2 we're going to move, but we're going to try to figure out the best route here. There's the black jack. Unfortunately, we're going to need a queen. But it's something to watch out for later. There's another blackjack right here in the draw pile. No cards that we can play yet in the draw pile, so that's not good. There's a card we can play, the 8. I think we're going to wait just to see if there's anything else. There's the red queen that we need. We need to move 2 cards in front of that. We can only move 1 at the moment. Okay, there's an ace. We can move that, and we'll go back again. This might not be solvable. We'll see. We'll see. Need to move a red queen. Oh no, there's a 7. Oh no, we can't move the 7. We need a red 7. Because we're gonna play a black 8 over here, I believe. So, oh no, we got this. We're still in the game. We're still in the game. I see the move here. We need to move 2 cards to get to this queen of diamonds, and we can do that. It just so happens that under this 8 of clubs here is the 2 of diamonds. So it's a good thing that we played what we did. Now you could move this 3, right? But you don't want to do that. And there's a reason for that. We need to move 2 cards in front of this queen to get this queen to drop. And we need this queen because then we can start moving the jacks that are in the front of the draw pile. And or at least have those as insurance. So we're not moving this 3 here. We're going to hold that. We're going to move the queen the next time around, and then the jacks will be available. I'm talking about these jacks in the front, and that'll give us a ton of flexibility and potentially prolong this game. Maybe we can figure out a way to get this solved, where a lot of times that would be a dead end if you don't catch that little sequence right there. So here we are, queen of diamonds down. Okay, that's good. Now let's go through again and just see what we have. We're probably going to be playing this jack on this turn right here, but we're going to go through one more time just to be sure. And yeah, I probably went too fast in there. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything here. So now the real question is, okay, we're going to play this jack. Do we play the ace of clubs as well, or do we not play the ace of clubs? And that's a good question. The answer to that question is, what's under here? There's if we play 2 cards, we're dropping the king of diamonds. If we play 1 card, we're dropping the 5. So we can't play either one of those cards. Alternatively, if we play 2 cards, we can drop this 2 of clubs, and we can drop this 9 of clubs. So we're going to play the ace of clubs. That makes our decision there. If it had been different, we might only play 1 card, which kind of puts us in a conundrum. We're going to play the ace of clubs. And then again, the next time around, this 2 of clubs is going to be a face card. Where the 6 of diamonds, it's going to look like that. 2 cards going to be, and then we can play the 9 of clubs behind that should we need to. Now, we need to be very careful here. There's 2 10s, a red 10 of diamonds, and of course a 10 of hearts. We have to figure out which one we should play. We don't know the answer to that yet. sometimes it's not so obvious. There is an undo button. We're going to look at both moves, and we'll try to remember what card is under the one we don't choose, just in case we need to take potentially a different route. So 6 of hearts there. It's kind of a dead end. Not a lot there. The real card we want right now is like a red 7, like a 7 of diamonds or 7 of hearts. Then we can move the 6 and open up that column. Anyway, let's test this other 10 out right here. And that may go somewhere. We have a jack. We're going to play it under the queen. Ooh, good card. We have a 10. This is a real good card because it gives us both 9 options. So I think that's probably the way we're going to go here. Going to play the 10 right there. That's not the card we want to see. We do have 2 options on the 9, be it the 9 of hearts or the 9 of diamonds. We're going to look at the 9 of hearts. Okay, that's a dead end. Let's go back. But it's not totally a dead end, too. That's something to keep in mind. This 8 of hearts could play if we drop the black 9 of clubs. This 8 of hearts could play, and we could open up that column. So it's something to keep in mind. We might leave these 2 for now, potentially. That's an option. There's another option here. We're going to play this 9 of diamonds. Okay, that's the 7. That's an important card too, because remember the 6 of spades right there? Of course you do. We're gonna look at and see how this goes as well. So okay, and interesting. Another 8. So there's 2 different variations. If one of these doesn't work, we may have to go back to the other one. If you'll notice, there's a red 8 of diamonds. Again, we can play that under the 9 as well. So it's kind of interesting. A lot of stuff going on here. The question is, can we figure it out? Oh, here's a 4. Here's a 4 hearts. That's an interesting card too, because with the 3 hearts, we can play that up top and then open up the column. We want to get this king moved. And then, of course, move a few other cards as well. So there's the 7, okay. And there is that 9. There's the other 9. There's 2 9s in the deck, actually. So we can play potentially both 8s. We're going to play this one and see what happens. And we get the 2 of diamonds. Not the best card right now. We're going to play this up top. And I guess we're going to play out of the draw pile here a little too fast. We're going to play the 6 of diamonds. And this will be the face card anyway. We're just going to come back and get it the next time around. And this will be the face card as well. Oh, boy. I think I'm going to change some stuff around here. We got a lot of stuff going on that we can move. We want to move this 3 of hearts. And we want to move this the next time around. But you know what? Yeah, we want to move that here. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. So I'm going to go back. I think what's going to happen is we're going to play this 2 of clubs. We're not going to play this 9. This 3 of hearts is going to drop next time around. And we can play that. Now, the alternative question here is, do we play this 3 of spades? And I don't know the answer to that, but I'm going to find out. So we play this right here. Okay, we've got this. That's a good card, but it's kind of tricky because we got this diamond. This 2 of diamonds is holding us up, and we don't want that 2 of diamonds holding us up. We really don't. And that 2 of diamonds, I believe it came from right here. So that's kind of a tricky spot. We're going to see what happens on this variation. So, no, and no. The other question was, okay, you know, what can we do with the 3 of hearts? Play the 4 hearts up top. That's an option as well. So we don't know which one's the best right now, but we're going to find out. So going through again, and here we go. There's the 3 of hearts. I believe that is the only move too. So let's see what. Well, we can move the 9 of clubs as well. So 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts. Interesting. That's a 5. But more importantly, with the 5 of spades, we can go back and take this out if we want. So we could go 4 of hearts, 3 of clubs, 2 of diamonds, and then we can move the spades up there. But again, we're faced with, we have to figure out a way to move this 9. you know, and that 9 is we're gonna need a jack and a 10. I don't know if they have one here to move the 9. But the good news here is we can open up this column with a king. So we're gonna do that. There we go. That is a great card right there. The Queen of Hearts is a great card because we can move this Jack of Spades down. We can open up this 10 of Diamonds column. And, ooh, wow. The 6 of Hearts. We've got all these cards we can't move, though. Because remember, we pulled this down. So maybe, you know, maybe we don't want to go that route. Because we could open this, and then we can move the 5 of Hearts up top. So there's a lot of different options here. We're going to try to just play one at a time. Another, yeah, we can move that down as well. I'm reluctant on playing this other diamond. I don't think it makes it... It does make a difference. We're going to play it down, and then we may reevaluate that to move in a minute here. So, okay, going through, and our goal right now is to try to open up a column or move one of these cards around so we can get one of the other kings down. That could be holding us up there, and it is. So we got to figure out something different here, a little different approach. So I'm gonna go back a little ways here, and then see what we can do. The other option, again, there was an 8 under here. We may look for that red 8 of Hearts that was under here, and just see what we could do from the other side here. So we're gonna go back a little bit farther here. And just go back to that juncture and then see if there is another, or how the other option plays out. So here we had the 2 10s, remember? Or the 10. We moved it over here. And then we were faced with these 2 9s right here. Well, this time we're going to take the 9 on the left side, the 9 of Hearts. That gives us the 8 right here, which we will play in a minute or two here. I believe the sequence is 7, 9, and then 8. That gives us a 10, so we could move this. And interestingly enough, we're going to get the other 8 out. So this is the better move of the two. It ends up being, because we get the 8 out anyway, which is what we wanted. And we're going to get the other 9, the 9 of clubs, from the draw pile, and then we'll still move this 8. So that ends up being a good move for us. We're going to move this ace of spades up. We're going to move this 6 of spades over. And again, we're going to have to figure out a way to get some stuff up. The 6 of diamonds can go down, I believe. We're just going to, let's see. Oh, no, we were holding off because we wanted to figure out what to do here, right? So it's going to be deuce of clubs. We'll drop the 9 the next time around because the 3 of hearts is going to drop, if I remember correctly. So 3 of clubs goes. We hold off on the 3 of spades. And then we're going to come back and do that sequence again here. So yeah, this will be interesting here. The question is, can we open up some of these columns so we can move the kings around and then do some maneuvering here? So 3 of hearts up, 4 of hearts up. That was the 5 of spades. That's good because that opens up some space. 9 of clubs goes down, and now we can move this 8. What is under the 8? 2 of diamonds. Oh, that's right. The 2 of diamonds was under there. And the question was, did we want to drop the 4 and the 3 or not? So we've got some choices to make here. We could play the king. That gives us a queen, and that kind of, that ended in kind of a dead end here because we were trying to get this 5 out. So that may be not the best choice there. Let's go cycle through again and see where we're at here and then figure this out. So it was, let's see, 3 of diamonds. We didn't want to play that. So we're going to go to the very start of the draw pile. And if you'll notice, there are 2 red kings. We want to be very selective in how we play this sequence here. So obviously we're playing at least one of these. Okay, we can move a queen over. We still have an open column. Now the question is, what's behind these? This is the very front of the draw pile, and like I said earlier, it is very critical we know how to manipulate this properly to get the maximum number of moves. There happens to be a jack below. We can't really play that jack unless, of course, this queen were out, and then we couldn't play that. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the 5. And I guess we're going to play this king as well. But now we can't play the jack, which is what we wanted to play, unless we figure out a different way forward here. So let's just look through this again. And none of these ways really work, I believe, right? No, let's see. I think I'm missing a move here. Oh, no, we have a move. I apologize. There is a move in the very front. The 3 of diamonds can go down here. So we've actually saved a move. And the question is, what can we do next? So we could move the 3 of diamonds right here. Okay. But can we bring anything else down? Like, we'd like to bring this 4 of diamonds down, because then we can move this 2 of diamonds over, and then we can move a bunch of spades over. And let's see if we can do that there. Looks like the answer is no. So that sequence is not working for us. We're going to go back to where those kings were, like right here, and we're going to try a different sequence. A sequence where we don't play this 5 and we only play one of these kings. We're going to drop the 4. We're going to drop the 3. We'll play this 2, and then of course the 2 of spades comes up. Alright, we've seen this sequence before. Now the question is, there's no 8 in here. So, of course, we are going to play the king. We're going to play the queen, but we're not going to play the other king in the 5. We're going to play a different combo here, because we want this jack. So we're going to play this king right here. Now we have the queen there. And of course, the question is, should we play this 3? I think I'm going to drop it for now, because, oh yeah, I'm going to drop it, because then I can move this, and we can still play the jack, and then that goes there. And again, this was the other scenario we were trying to get to. We wanted to get the 4. We might have to do this different. We wanted to get the 4 and the 5 of hearts through, because then we could punch the 6 of hearts up and we could punch the 7 of hearts up. Let me see if there's another route here. So that the other option, we're just going to drop these cards and see what we have. Oh, we got to the 5 of hearts. So 6 of clubs down. But do we want it down? Do we want the 6 of clubs down? That's the question. So we play that down there. And okay, we're kind of back to a similar scenario. The question is, can we move all the stuff around here? So we're going to move 3 clubs over. 4 of hearts can go up. 5 of hearts can go up. We don't have a 6 down. We need to move another one of these cards around, I believe, to get up to here. We'd like to get the 6 of hearts and 7 of hearts up, because that would uncover what's in here and potentially, at least open up some space and get us going here. So we're going to back up again and see what we can do here. So that sequence involved this, right? Okay, so the 6. We don't want to drop the 6. That's the problem. See, one option was to drop the 5, 4, and then we could play the 4 up like that, but then we're still in the same scenario. We need to move the 5 of hearts up and the 6 of hearts up to get that 7 of hearts up top. Problem is, we're dropping the 6 of clubs to get the 5 of hearts down. And that's kind of a problem for us. So we're going to see if there's another route here. So we had this sequence right here. So maybe instead of dropping the 3 and the 2, the 4, 3, 2, we don't do that. Let's see if there's another way we can do this. So queen, play the 5 of hearts. We'll move one of these queens over. No, we don't want to drop that many, do we? Okay, we're just going to drop one card because we want the jack. We'll put the 5 of hearts the next time around. We want this jack so we can move these cards over here. So we're going to go through again here. And there's the diamond and the 3 of spades. The other 4, that's the 4 of diamonds. That's the card we really want to drop here. Let me see what order that was in. There it is, the 4 of diamonds. We're dropping that. That's good. Now we can drop this 3 and move this 2 over. And we still have a path for the 5 of hearts. So this 2 is going up top here. 2 of spades, that is. And now I believe we have a path for the 5, 6, 7 of hearts. We'll get the 7 hearts up here. And we'll just keep our fingers crossed that that was the move to get us over the top. Because it may not be. It's possible. Because there's these other columns here. The 10 of clubs is here. We've got the queen we haven't really moved. We've got a lot of stuff we haven't moved yet. But let's keep our fingers crossed. So jack of spades there. 10 of diamonds. 5 of hearts. 6 of hearts up. 7 of hearts up. And that's a 4 of clubs. But we have the 2 of diamonds blocking. Not good. Not good. But not impossible. I think there's a king in the very back. So we can move this queen now. And that we might be able to get this done. So king is going to go over here. Queen over here. And if that sequence doesn't work, I'm going to try a different sequence. So here we go. And let's keep our fingers crossed that we have a card that is of value. I would like to see the ace of diamonds here. Don't know, though. 7 of clubs. Oh, we can move that. We can move it. We can move it. That's good. And we may want to consider trying to move this 3 of spades at some point as well. I may want to look at the... I may have played it too fast there. So that's something to consider. There it is. The ace of diamonds. The ace of diamonds. That's really good. Alright, ace of diamonds up. 2 of diamonds. 3 of diamonds up. Now we can get this... this draw pile will pretty much be eliminated. And we'll have this thing solved in just a minute here. Show you some tricks here. Basically, all we're going to have to do, we're going to run all these cards up, and then we're going to uncover what's under this 10 of clubs here, and then we'll get the next card, and we'll get it solved. So, 3 of clubs up, 4 of clubs up, 5 of clubs up, and 6 of clubs up. This 3 of spades is very important because it allows us to play the spades up as well, specifically the 4 of spades. Okay, now we can play diamonds, 4 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds, 5 of spades, 6 of spades up to the foundation pile. We're going to play diamonds again, 6 and 7. And of course, we can play the 7 of spades. Now we've got clubs here, 7 of clubs and 8 of clubs. And we're working our way to this 10 of clubs right here. Let's see, diamonds again, 9 of clubs, or 9 of diamonds and 8 of diamonds there. There we have it, the 9 of clubs and the 10 of clubs. And there it is. We have solved this. This was challenging, but I'd like to thank all of you that stuck around because we got it done. We figured out a way to get this one done. This is a tough one of the tough ones, but I like those because those make the best videos to watch and make it more challenging. Okay, you know, like how do I get out of this situation? Well, that's how you do it. And of course, that is going to wrap this up. I am signing out. I would like to thank you for watching and wish you good luck.